Okay, we're live. And this week, we're following on from last week. Had to go on The Room last week. And wasn't expecting to, but it ended up being a full playthrough. I think probably right up until the very end of it, I thought I was still in a tutorial, but I worked out my mistake by the end of it. Anyway, it's the sequel, Room 2. Hopefully, I don't get completely stuck anywhere. Let's have a look. And this is why I got confused last time, because it says tutorial at the top, and I view a tutorial as something that finishes at some point, and then you start the main game, and that just never happened, which is, yeah, what got me. So let's run through this thing. Click to begin. Hopefully this is going to be fairly similar to last week's. Click and drag to look round, yep. Double click on the note. Open the note. Okay. If my calculations are correct, then this is where you will emerge. Welcome, friend. We have much to share. Now you are blind, but I have left you provision to see that your passage might be shorter than mine. I'm forced to conceal it somewhere in this room and trust in your wits to uncover it. I am not the only ghost in this place. AS. We never did find out who AS was before, I don't think. Okay, eyepiece in the inventory. That's different to the original game. Oh, maybe because we have to fix it first. The lens is broken. Ah, yes. There we go. That's the old back icon. Just wonder if there's anything we can do with this. I'm assuming we just need to wait until we find a new lens. Right click to zoom out. Zoom out further to view the rest of the room. Double click the other table to explore. So this is something new. We didn't have more than one thing in the same room before. Double click on the round box. Rotate the keyhole cover. It wants to go all the way around, does it? Okay. Push the button. Open the lid. Looks like some of the objects can be moved. Okay. Match the shapes. Oh, okay. Is it that one? Yeah. Well done. Slide open the drawer. Click the lens. Looks like it will fit the eyepiece. Yeah, it's all about just fixing this. Got a red one this time. Don't think it was red last time. Click to wear the eyepiece. Just here or on the eyepiece? Yeah, okay. Ooh, sometimes the eyepiece can be used to see things that are otherwise hidden. Click on the fingerprint. Pick up the piece. Small piece of shaped metal. Try to find where the piece is used. Then we take off the eyepiece. Explore the room. Okay. So what's this thing here? Okay, another letter. Mr. Rigby, or date 1883, okay. Suffice it to say that I do not share my colleagues' faith in your character. Were it up to me, I should not engage a man of such low breeding and even lower station as yourself. The very thought of taking a grave robber into our service chills my stomach. But as Mr. de Montfaucon, maybe, is fond of saying, needs must as the devil drives. It falls to me, then, to brief you in your ungodly task. As you should be well aware, you shall only be paid upon your successful return with the artifact. Should you find yourself having any ideas otherwise, I must stress to you that, while the artifact is of enormous value, enormous enough to draw lines under it, it is only of value within a certain small community of researchers. It is not for the eyes or hands of an uneducated man such as yourself. I unconditionally demand that you do not interact with the object in any way. It might prove incredibly dangerous for you to do so. It is an instrument of great power, with a box this time, and should not be interfered with by inferior minds. I don't think the author thinks much of Mr. Rigby. What have we got here? Is that? Ah, another one. Okay, we've got two. Some runes on here, some kind of hourglass shape there. Probably come in later. I don't know if we can turn the brightness up actually. Graphic settings, I don't think there's much in here. Maybe if I change this it might give me a bit more light because it's... Not sure that's helping much. Might have to fiddle with the monitor settings in a minute. Okay, so we've got two things here. Oh, what did that say? I wasn't even reading. Oh, it's not showing me now. Okay, there's one. There's two. What's it going to show me? Can we move the thing below? Oh, okay. There's bigger ones on the far side. Strange brass sphere. This looks like it belongs somewhere. Normally, I like to check to see if there's anything we can do with it. The base looks detachable, but not by hand. Okay. Let's see if it drops in here then. Ooh, it's an eyeball. Lovely. Does it move or just sit there? These buttons? No. Ah. The eyeball's going to watch this. Ah, okay, so as you go past the letter, perhaps the code is hidden in the room somewhere. Right, just bear with me. You won't be able to see this on stream at all, but I'm going to try and turn the brightness up on my monitor because this is a bit too dark. I don't normally mess about with this, so I'm not quite sure where I'm looking. Oh, that might be good. Let's try up in that a bit, that looks better. Right, that might help. Let's see how we get on with that. Okay. Right, there's another table in here, isn't there? Let's have a look at the other table. We were looking for a word. Is this something we can move, this latch? I'm assuming this whole lid's going to open when you drop the right item in the top or something. Don't think it's letting me go in here. Oh no, it will. Plus, we already took that out, didn't we? I don't think it will let me go back in here now. Again, I was saying this last week, but it tends to try and give you an idea of when you're done with something. It's not letting me zoom in on any of this. Now, one thing we didn't need to do in the original game was look around the actual room. Not that there's much here anyway, it's just dark room. I wonder if that will change later. What's this? Can we go somewhere else? Not seeing much. Are these things that can move? So we dropped those in before, got a ball out. It's not letting me zoom into anything else, which suggests there's nothing there. I've got nothing in my inventory. So let's see if there's a... Ah, look, it's the old lens thing, look. So, SESWN. Oh, didn't want to zoom out there, let's go back. So we start here then, so SESWN. turn that up a little bit as well. Yes. Let's try that. Okay, what do I... Oh, it's just a medallion. Okay. Take a closer look. Okay, this is where it's teaching you that items can move themselves. So these will move out. I wonder if anything matches this shape. Okay, so we already wanted something that was a square. Over on the other table. Let's see if that'll drop in. Nice. It's around here. So it looks, if you look at it from around here, it looks like kind of a light beam of some kind. Maybe you're meant to point it at something. Look at this. Right. Okay. That's not at all spooky, is it? If I were to zoom out, I guess it's probably lit up on the board now, is it? You gonna let me out? No, it's not even letting me zoom out now. I think once you're in, you're in. Okay. Just assuming it's lit it up on the table. Spooky red symbols. I think I saw it lit up on the table there. Where are you? There it is. That's not at all spooky, is it? Yep, it's Doctor Who again. It's the angels. We're doing picking that up. We're just twisting it. Okay. What are you? Okay, so this is likely to be a line it up thing and presumably make this shape here. So what can we move? Oh. Wow, that's a bit freaky. Can we change anything else, or have we literally got to line it up? That's really rather disconcerting. Ah, right, it's around here, look. Suddenly it becomes obvious. Dark portal again. This follows on from the original game. There we go, chapter complete. You have done well to emerge from the crypt. Achievement unlocked, Grave Robber, lovely. Sound of both mind and spirit, though I fear this is only the beginning of your trials. Illumination is our tarot card. Okay, it's a boat. Quick look round with the old lens, see if there's anything obvious to start. No. So, we can zoom in to the boat. I've got a note. There is still no sign and my patience wears thin. In my frustration, I even scaled the foremast myself. A fool's errand. The fog is so dense I can barely see my own deck from the crow's nest, let alone the Helena. Regardless, I have had the gun deck run out, the cannons in readiness. It is good to keep the men sharp. So, I think we've got to assume that these capitalised words are going to be useful in a bit. But we may well be back to see those again in a bit. And it may well relate to the bits of the boat. I just want to see if there's anywhere else we can go in here. I've got a feeling this might light up once we've done whatever we need with the boat to give us somewhere else to go, because there's not sufficient lighting anywhere else. Right, let's stick with the boat then. So the foremast was the first thing, which I'm assuming is something at the front. Is this going to let me zoom in? Can I move anything? Try trying to see if it'll let me select anything at the moment. Okay, so we can move it at the back. Turn anything? I wonder if we have to put a wheel or something on that once we found it elsewhere. I don't think we have to do much else with it at the moment. Let's try and be practical about this. So the foremast has surely got to be something at the front, is it this? Move any of these? Ah, okay, so we found something that'll move. I don't know what it's doing though. Ah, okay. Small gold key, okay. So I'm going to assume that was the foremast bit. The next bit's the crow's nest, which it's normally the highest bit, isn't it? Like, was that the crow's nest? I would have assumed it's going into this bit, but I can't zoom in. And I can't move around further than that either. Let me go in there, but I don't see where for a key. If there's anything magic about the key. Doesn't look any more complex than just a key. What have we got here? Can we move these? Ah, how convenient. A keyhole, alright. Opened up the boat. A strange shaped key. Let's just have a look at that. Can we move any of these? No, we've got this kind of radiation type symbol on here more than once in different ways. So there's one there, and then one with a filled in bit. Quite a distinctive shape, so hopefully we'll see something that shapes shortly. I assume this moves. Wow. That's what I said, wasn't it? I thought we were going to see some other part of the room. Look at this. Okay, so we need to find one that's the right shape. So it needs to have a square top. That looks about right, but I think it needs a bit of that and probably one like that. Let's try that. Okay. Right, now then, last week taught me that things that colour tend to have something to do with this. It looks like there's some kind of dial or something in there. Can we move that? We can. There's one, okay. Let's put that on again. And is it going to let me zoom in here? Yeah. Move that there. Okay, it's two. What else can move? Right, pop the lens on. And just move this round and pop those in. Yeah, okay, nice. That's three. And which corner are we looking at? Down here, maybe? This panel looks like it can be moved. Is there a switch? Well, let's hope so. Is it that one? Yes, nice. What's happening on this one? Easy enough. Alright, that's all four. Is this needing something to go in it now? because I haven't got anything else yet. That very much looks like it needs something to be put inside. Let's go back over to the boat, I think. Nowhere else to go, is there? Right, so we've got a note to read. A mountain, a moor, a palace, a slum. Why not the quarters of a galleon in full sail? With each dizzying step I am whisked around the globe as simply as turning a corner. Will you be following my path or forging one anew? What sights you must have witnessed if my own experience is any guide. I'll keep leaving notes and I urge you to do the same that we might know if our paths have crossed. Thrilling as this is, there is something not quite right with this place, though I struggle to define what. Some earthy tang of reality that is quite missing. I sometimes fancy I can smell the lime and grease paint. I don't think there's any clues in there. I think that's just lore. Wonder if we can move anything else here. This little chest looks like something. I'll probably be able to do something with, but I guess it's just decoration. That just letting me zoom in on the note. Is anything else moving? See what's down here. Nothing. That was for those cannons. I don't think anything else moves. These cannons don't move now either. Let's go right back to the very first thing. So we had the foremast, which I think was probably that bit. Maybe not though, maybe that was the crow's nest. And then the cannons, which we did. Well, I guess that's it, isn't it? That was... let's assume that's the crow's nest, because it's the high up thing that we were actually able to get to. This sail's not dropped down yet. That feels like maybe that's what it is. Maybe we need to drop this down. This colour suggests that I'm going to be able to read something on it when that's open. But the sail's not open, and maybe that's the foremast bit. What was this? Can we just move it? Is that what that is? Looks like something that feels like it could or should move, but don't seem to be able to turn it or push it. This looks like a slot to move it in, but not a lot happening. Let's see if we can work out a way to do something with this sail. Mainly looks like it's attached to either this rope or this rope. Right, here we go. This looks hopeful. I don't think I've been here before. How can we do that? Do we have to put something on there? Is that what this is for? Because I don't have anything to put on there. Oh, I'm getting nowhere fast with that, but I do feel like I need to do something to free this up. Already did that to open that. Did that to do the cannons. So this thing with a star in it looks like it's meaningful, but it won't let me in there. what this is meant to be for either. That's not moving. I can't detach the rope here. Or that one. At the base. Anything on the base? No. Is it going to let me take the candle and burn one of the ropes that way? Can't zoom in on that. Can't take the candle. Now let's move because that's stuck. Yeah. Right, let's go and have a look over at the chest and see. Is it this candle? Can I pick this one up? Book. Okay, what's in the book? It's been 30 weeks at sea and the crew grow restless at our lack of plunder. Though I would not betray it, I share those concerns. A privateer's licence is no small investment and my investors will not be happy without a return. According to the prisoners, we took off the San Esposito. We should find the Santa Helena in these waters, fresh out of New Granada. They were simple swabs, ignorant of all, save the workings of the decks, but they spoke of some artefact of great value aboard. I gave them a place among my crew. Which is all fascinating, but I was kind of hoping for some kind of clue. Can I take something off of this? No. Okay, I haven't seen this one. Is this just a... Ooh. What have we got here? Strange cylinder. Aha! That looks good. Pop that in there. And open that. Another note. Just have a drink. It didn't take long for us to track her down. We raced north for 2 miles on the deep sea currents to overhaul her head start. Approaching the mainland, we turned west for 2 miles to cut her off at the coast. With no sign, we headed 3 miles back south to meet her. We sighted her sure enough, but she cut through the cape before we could intercept. Now we must wait for the tide. Now my assumption is that the capitalised letters here, they might not be because they're reasonable ones anyway, but I wondered if these were telling us how we need to move on the board with the 2s and the 3s. But if it is, I'm not sure what the C relates to. That a reset button? Right, let's see if we can work it out. Let's just do it as it says. So we've raced north for 2 miles, so let's just follow what it says. 1, 2. Turn west for 2 miles. 1, 2. 3 miles back south. 1, 2, 3. And we'll wait for the tide. Want to land? Okay, so you just had to press the button once you were there. Okay. So I got away with the extra turny thing, so that's good. Even the elements turn against us. Passage through the Cape took us 4 miles west, and we soon sighted her masts 4 miles to the north of us. Seeing us in pursuit, she cut west 2 miles into a fog bank. With her heavy ballast, we would easily overhaul her if only this accursed fog should lift. Can we do anything with this keyhole yet? Look. Okay. Oh, what did that say? Hate it when you click it like that and it disappears. Anyway, you can see, so that hole needs to open up that, but we need to get this around. Oh, how are we going to do this? Make that next to there so that we can drop it in when we're ready. Nice. There we go. So we have a hole, but we still need a key. So let's follow these. What does it say? 4 west? Passing through the Cape, so... Not sure where we're meant to start from. Can we reset this now? Can we lift it? Look up here. Is that part of the original locking mechanism up here? Doesn't seem to let me zoom in. Can't look at this lock anymore. Won't let me look down that side. Something on this post. What have we got? Probably to open this up, I guess. Small key. Okay, let's hope. Another variant of that triangle thing. Let's see if that fits in here anyway. Nice. Okay, cool, right. So 4 miles west. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 miles north. 1, 2, 3, 4. West 2. 1, 2. I think there. I think we need the lens on this, but I'll read it first. We have her now. The fog lifted shortly before noon, and there she was 6 miles to the south. Rapidly we closed her down, and she fled east 2 miles back towards the Cape. Now she lies north of us by just 1 mile. She won't reach the Cape again. Oh, here we go. Okay. Love the spooky music. Okay, we can spin the wheel. Right, I'm going to guess that I need to steer the boat. Oh. Mouse control's not working very well yet. Can we steer? Because I think the idea is we probably want to turn until we find something else to match up with this symbol. Hopefully without crashing into the land in the meantime. This looks good. Dum-de-dum. Okay. Let me out. There we go. Right, where are we going? 6 south. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. East 2. 1, 2. North 1. And press the button. What we got? We have a painted figurehead. Okay. I think we're done with that. That seemed fairly conclusive. Alright. Where's this going then? We had a couple of places before. Oh, that's for that, surely. There we go. Another bit of the boat. We've got a wheel, good, we know where that goes. Anything else in there while we're here? No. In which case, I think we're probably going up here. Lovely. Oh, to spin. Okay, 4 letters. Let's have a look at this sail first, because I want to know what's on there. Rose, there we go. Oh, it's like the Mary Rose. There we go. Rose. Ah, the other half, look. Nice. Take that. A gem. It's half a gem, really, isn't it? That can go in there. Slide that over. What we got? Another table. A weight. Okay. Let's have a quick look with the old lens as well. Anything obvious? Not yet. Right, let's have a look at the note. It is the natural tendency of this world to twist itself into ever more elaborated arrangements. Like the spirals of a vortex, at once both the pattern and the system. It seems as though each room is itself a part of a wider apparatus. You must tune the room to find the glyph, and tune the glyph to find the door. All must be aligned, but to what purpose? Am I the explorer? The prisoner? Deep. Alright, so we've got to wait. What's this? Nothing. Can we go in here? No. Ooh. I want to do that. Back to the table. What's this? The Santa Helena came apart on rocks at 1800 hours. She heaved as if the bottom had been torn from her and began taking on water at a terrible rate. Only there were no rocks. We approached as close as we dared to try and take on survivors, but only one swam clear of the wreckage. He is some sort of scholar. A wild-eyed wreck of a man in tattered, blood-stained rags. Clutched in his white-knuckled fist was some sort of sculpture that he babbled was of unimaginable power and worth. It seems our prize may not have gone with the Helena. I've had it moved to my quarters for safekeeping. Okay, maybe we'll see that later. Let's have a look at this. That looks like a simple slide. Is it going to let me slide it? Of course it's not. Alright. There we go. Okay. Oh, I've done it again. This game encourages you to click randomly and then only gives you the message on the first click. That's quite annoying. I think it did say a set of scales though, so... It's done something. With a hole or something to take out? Disc. Oh, these are things that are going to open later. Does that literally just fit in there? Next, another weight. Alright. And a disc. Okay, so I'm assuming we put a weight in first. Let's have a guess there, shall we? Alright. Anything else will open? Good. I need to zoom in first. Put that in there. And we'll just work our way around, filling these in. Another weight. These things meaningful? Yeah, okay. What do we want to do with these? Let's try and make it into a square thing. I assume we get something else that's going to sit on there in a minute. Let's stick with a pattern. So the weight is presumably going on here somewhere. I keep forgetting to zoom in. Does that look like a hexagon? No. somewhere else around here. Let's have a look at it. So we'll line those up. And we've turned into a triangle. Nice, okay. Well, I want a disc. And if we're following the pattern, we want it to be this one. Or coming out of here. Some arrows on here. I'm still not convinced. Oh, wrong one. That these are in the right place, but I'm not sure what they're... Maybe we have them pointing in. Try pointing. Nope. I assume once these weights are on, you can't pick them back up again. Did I set the graphics back before? No. Let's pop that back up again. Yeah, keep that. Oh, there is a screen brightness in there. I've only just noticed it now. That would have been easier doing it before, wouldn't it? Alright, well, let's leave it there anyway. Resume. Alright. No doubt I'll watch this back later and see that I just went straight past the brightness thing. I don't think I can pick any of these up. Is there anything else around the table? I kind of assume this bit is the end goal once you've done everything else. This flap thing here. Let's see if it will let me zoom in anywhere else around the table. I don't think we need to go away. There's nothing indicating we need to go elsewhere. Seems to be talking about this. Any clues here? There's some discoloration on the thing, and I'm wondering if that's meaningful or if it's just prettiness, because there's some rust essentially. Some rust on here, some rust on there. These two seem fairly clean. Maybe we need to point at the one we want to open. Oh, this one, please. I'm not sure what these are doing either. These are going to be meaningful in a bit. Look at this. What we've got here. Is it going to let me? Something seems to be stopping it from opening. Okay. So these match. They all need to be pointing downwards. Or, as I turn these round, is that going to turn the ones at the end? Did I have the right idea before? Is that... Yeah, that one looks better. Okay, so I think I had the right idea, I just wasn't sure what it was for. There we go. Let's try that. There we go. Zoom in first. That's a big one. These have got points, so we need for other things to fit in with them. Looks like that one first, followed by maybe that one. That looks good. And then the other two can just drop in. Good. I'll wait. So let's follow the pattern. Okay, what's this here? There's one, there's two, there's three, and there's four. I'm going to assume that's the right shape now to fit on that one. Well done. What have we got? I was a bit worried that was going to happen. I don't know where that's coming from. Is there something at the other end? We tried that end before. There's nothing there, is there? No, it wasn't. Yes, maybe it's that. Because I was worried about these things before. Is it just line them up? Haha, and then you can see the disc. Nice, okay. Alright, pop that in. Oh, I see. Nice, okay. And who knew it's a weight? Shape have we got here? We turn this, yeah. Ooh, that split into two things. Did, okay. So that one probably goes there. So that's showing me the fact that nothing happened. Okay. Done. Anchor and some rope thing. A metal clock spring. Right, what's this talking about over here then? Okay, not doing anything at the moment. Given that it's an anchor, it feels like it might be time to go back over to the boat. Where are we going to put an anchor though? A bit of random rope somewhere? Clock spring as well. Where's the clock spring going? No, if it could fit into this mechanism somewhere. I've tried the old lens for a bit, like. Was there anything on the other label with this? Can you give me a clip? Ah, right, let's check this out. What have we got here? How do we turn these? Maybe that's for once the box is open. I don't think there's anything we can do here anymore. That all looks pretty dead. Let's make sure there's nothing special about these. small anchor. Anything obvious about this? Again, I think that's just a simple object. That's surely just waiting for something the right shape to be put in it. These things, this looks like it should move maybe. Not that, can't even see it. Oops. Ooh, okay. Anywhere else? That moves something in here. Don't know. That is just a pure screwdriver. It's very similar to one used in the first game. Are there actually any screws on here? Don't know if it's trying to get me to continue here or go back to the boat. I don't seem to be able to turn any of these around. It looks like it's going to give me a number or something when they're all turned, but that's just blocked at the moment. Let's go and see if we can use a screwdriver somewhere else. It really feels like this was done with, and that just shut up shop earlier and said go away. Full of bolts rather than screws. And that's glistening in the light, but I don't think it's meaningful. It's another one of these. A lot of those. I don't know if that was trying to indicate things earlier or... Turn on here. These look like they should probably do something, but I think maybe they're just decoration. Try and get you to notice it earlier. Right, let's go to the ship, see if there's anything we can do. And the latest thing we've got is a screwdriver. I think that's probably the key. Somewhere, anyway. Trouble is, I don't think there was anything left on this. That's quite nice, just looking outside. Graphics for the sea is pretty cool. I don't think there were any areas left where we hadn't done something meaningful with it. Again, I don't see any kind of screws in there. Did we do this earlier? We did, didn't we? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. What's this? That was right at the start, was it? Long time ago now. Is that where the anchor goes? Metal star. Anything else while we're here? No. Okay. Did feel like the anchor should go on the boat somewhere. That going there? Alright. And then lock twist. Open. Right, we've got various things going on here. Ah, St Albans, England. I have some family there. Is there anything here we can just pick up? No, we can spin that round, which I'll worry about in a minute. Okay, so there is a switch on it. I don't know what that's for. Does it let me do it? Ah, winding key. That's a bit weird. It won't let me look at the end of it to see the shape. It just looks like kind of a cross kind of shape anyway. Alright. So, what I want to do here is spin this round a bit and see if it's affecting the thing at the side. That looks like a... Oh, maybe... Oh, this is... It's got a colon in it, so this is going to tell us a time. So that's going to happen first, then we set the time, presumably. So let's have a look elsewhere. What's this? Okay. Is that helpful? Does any of these fit? Looks like it should be a key. That's just the latch where it opened, I guess. Already did that. It's not going to let me move it now, I thought. No. Is that dead as well now? Yeah. Most of the things tend to be kind of one way, so it won't let you do it in the wrong order, and once you've done it, you've done it. There's no putting it back again. We already did these two corners to open that up. What's this thing? What's done? I've still got this screwdriver, and I've still got this clock spring. The fact that this has all gone dark now suggests I'm probably not meant to look at it. Ooh, did you see that? That went a different colour then. Is that what that top thing's about? Maybe there's something inside there once we get this open. Alright, let's have a look at this then. Is that it? Okay. Ah, that's the windy thing. That looks like that goes in there. Does that do anything yet? It won't wind up. Something's missing from that compartment. Which compartment? It's screwed in place. Okay, so it's giving us some clues. So we're going to do a bit of that. Move that out of the way. Pop the spring in. Okay, that's it. Okay, we're up and running. Something's happening there. Things are now moving. Right, okay, so I guess if things are moving, we might be able to see what time we're meant to set now. Is that what's happening? $2.50. Oh, there we go. Right, that's 3. That's $2.50. Oh, okay, you just got to stop it when you're in the right place, get your key. That was the one up the top here. Ah, there you go. I told you I saw something that I might be able to look through. What's this? Okay, we'll just do what it's telling us to do then. So we're looking here. Turny thing. Yeah. Is that fixed? No. What about the outside? The outside is fixed, so we'll line up with that. Oops. There we go. Yeah, a diamond-shaped metal casting. Is this all going away now? Yeah. Ah, okay. So that's going to fit in there. Jackpot. Spinny thing. Same shape as before. However, I'm trying to see if there's anything we can move. Yeah, I know what I'm trying to do. Calm down. Yeah, there we go. Just lots of random bits to confuse you. I think that's probably the room complete. Next one. Achievement unlocked, Lost at Sea. You have successfully navigated the secrets of the ship, yet this grim ordeal will become increasingly challenging. Navigation. Next up, some rocks. Okay, interesting start. We're in some rocks. Camera's fairly locked. What's this? Okay, so we're going to take one of those. Metal bar. Check and see if there's anything special about it. Move that. Okay, so I'm just going to assume that plugs into something and we use this as a handle in a bit. But we'll see. Spooky. What's that? Small wooden handle. Keep that for later. It's not the end for that bit. Okay, so that looks like a harpoon or something. Oh, we'll come back to that. It did try and send us into this box first, but I'm kind of interested as to what else is around. What's this? Oh, it's done it again. Oh, here we go. It smells like burnt straw. Alright, I'll get a chance to set fire to stuff later. In this move? No, so we've got a keyhole around here. A length of string. That go in here somewhere? About burning things before? No? Alright, well we'll just hang on to it for now. Alright, that's a quick look round the other things. Let's go to what it was trying to send me to in the first place. It's a box. Let's read the note. Another room, another door, another room. Either you are as lost as I, or more likely, you have forsaken me. Another room, another door, yet never a pang of hunger, nor the welcome respite of sleep. Another door, another room. I keep a tally in my ledger, but I can no longer count the marks. I count the pages. It's a lot of pages. The writing keeps me sane. You don't sound that sane, to be honest. I tell myself so. I did not deserve this hell. A.S. Let's have a quick look. See if there's anything obvious. Ah, look at this. So if we find something like this, that's probably the pattern we need. Oh, mind you, they're already scratched on, aren't they? Not really telling you anything you didn't know, other than giving you the rest of the box shape, but okay. What's this? Can we pick this up? Yeah, a gold tower. I don't think we've got anything in that shape. We'll come back to that. What have we got here? So what moves? What moves here? Anything? Moves. That moves. This looks like it probably should move, but isn't doing. Okay, I guess we come back to that. What's one doing? Triangle and a square. This triangle and a square? Okay. Ah, that's how you move it. Alright. Right, so down a bit. Pop that there. Up you go. Thank you very much. That one there. Oh, hang on, we're going to have to move something first though, aren't we? How far down does that come? Let's leave you there for now. Down, in there, up one, out, down, in, up, in. A trigger mechanism, okay. Got to assume that's for the crossbow, surely. Going on there? Okay. Is the string going to be used to pull something back here? It is, okay. Oh, that's a sight. And the bolts. A crossbow bolt. Okay, bolt. What's this? Oh, that is literally the trigger. Okay, so what are we shooting at then? Chuck it through the eye? That fire? Ah, helps if you do that, I guess. Done something. Ooh. More boxes. Interesting. Okay, what's this? Okay. I see a once mighty people brought low by these heathen invaders and their plagues. They look to their priestess for the will of the gods, but the jaguar and the feathered serpent speak to me no more. The crystal of our ancient mothers is being summoned. I would speak to them. And we've got a whole bunch of symbols. That's the one we were having to make earlier. Don't know if they're relevant or not. We shall see. Some kind of mechanism down here. Oh, I've done it again. Looks like something should fit on the end of this. That's the only thing I've got. Let's see. I'm assuming not. No. Okay, so we come back to that when we've got something to put on it. What's happening here? Piece missing. Gold tower. Just wondering if this either comes apart or it is the piece or something. Not looking likely though. Doesn't want to go in there, does it? Okay, so I guess we come back to that later as well. What about this? I'm meant to see something at the right angle, maybe? Anything move? There's something behind there. I don't think I can move anything though. Right down the bottom, is there anything elsewhere? No, it's just that top bit. Okay. Not getting a lot of joy there. Did we finish with the box? I'm going with no. I don't remember this. Ah, a small token. That must be the piece we need. Let's try that. Nice. Okay. What do we need to do? That's the thing we're moving. Ah, okay, that's going to move opposite me. I'm going to guess the goal is to get the token up here. He's trying to take me, is he? Let's see what happens. Is he going to take me? Yeah, okay. So I've got to get past him. I think. Where's he going to go? Nice. Sweet. What we got? We got a key. Weird looking key. It looks like half a key. Is this to do with the cog thing below? Let's try down here, shall we? Nope. I don't know where that goes. Be a spot for a key there. Okay, let's look elsewhere. There's something down here. Ah, that looks helpful. A large stone block. Alright, let's see if that fits into this mechanism. Okay, it's a hammer thing. Alright. Now I've got mouse related problems, I think. Or is that set now? Oh, yeah, I see. So it winds up, it locks. Oh, that's as far as it goes. And then we get this, and it hits. Looks like it might be breaking through. Aha, the missing piece of glass. What's it showing us? Is that actually a reflection of something, or is it? I'm not sure it is. Quite pretty though. Where are we going to get some symbols from? I wonder what that is. Maybe that's for later. I don't know where this gold tower goes. It won't let me zoom in on either of those. Anything down here? Doesn't feel like it's the right thing, but worth a try. Right, have we done everything here? We opened that up, so I think that's probably done. I'm going to try this again. No. Excuse me. Alright. That one we did. Didn't understand this one before. What is this relative to? They're all just kind of X marks. Is there anything else around the room we're missing? Yeah, but I don't know, do we have to shoot anything else? What other options have we got? It won't go any further that way. And it won't go any further that way. I think it was probably just the one. Guess we've got to shoot at that fire for something in a bit. But think it's unlikely to be that. This didn't seem to have anything else on it. Something's going to have to go in there in a bit, but I don't think I have. See, burnt straw, that's not burnt straw, that's not going anywhere. What is this thing? Oh, haha, look at this. Scribble out the dirt. Okay, so it's kind of like a backwards L with a line through it and a couple of arrows. That one? Apparently it is. Okay, so it's turned the box into what you could see in the mirror. Now, surely this tower thing needs to go on here somewhere. There? Okay, what's that doing? Dagger. Do like a good dagger. Now then, wasn't there a slot somewhere? Is it just here? I thought I saw a slot somewhere before, but we might have dealt with that. I can't remember now. Yeah, okay. I guess it's where the piece went. So let's see what we can do with this. I haven't read this yet, have I? Oh, that's your pattern for the other one. Another room, another door, another room. This is, oh, this is the same one, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Same door. Same room. Not another door, another room. Is this a memory test from before? Oh, you need another gem from somewhere. Because that was one of them. Alright. What can we open? Around this. Something there, maybe to spin round. Let's try this, shall we? What can we see without that? Oh, it's done it again. What did that say? Perhaps something could fit on this ridge. I don't think I've got anything for that, have I? Can I move anything? Okay, I'm going with no for now. The magic colours. Oh, nice. Now on the steps. We're back to the mirror again. Guess we try the mirror again. Do they exist on here? They do. Change the box again. Or is this just a way of going back and forth? Ah, that was the slot. Was it? Can we zoom in? There was a slot, it just disappeared. Okay. Straw effigy. And a gem? Nice. Yeah, I know where that goes. So, we've got ourselves a little wicker man. Presume the little dude goes down here, does he? Okay. Don't know what we do with him yet, but we'll leave him there for now. Guess we need to do the pattern again up here to turn it back. First use the gem. That one. And that one. Okay, so spin around the back. There we go. Gem in there. And that one. I see past lives, future lives, impossible lives. Deep. I've got someone else, a piece of flint. Okay. I presume it's bad news for the Wicker Man. Fuse. There'll be a boom. Wait for it. Oh, look at that. It's just, I thought it was going to be an explosion. It's just lighting up some torches. Okay. Does that mean we can go over here? We can. Some kind of mechanism behind the bars, but I can't reach it. Alright. What about this side? Can we see things over here? Are you going to let me come to the box? This looks like it might be some kind of movable puzzle or something, because his head doesn't look right, but not letting me go over there. Running out of ideas now, because I'm not sure what's left outstanding. We've done that, we've done that. We may well need to turn it back again with the mirror, but we'll wait a moment. We do anything else here? Okay. That circular thing related to the circular thing on the box there? Because this won't let me move anything. Hang on. Are we back to the crossbow? Let's try the crossbow. Hopeful, doesn't it? So I guess we aim at the target. Let's try that bad boy. Open sesame. So is that going to let me go over there now? Yes, it is. I am blind as my reflection. Our gods do not live here. This way brings no salvation. This path is not for my people. I shall seal them from it. Dark. A metal object with a star shape at either end. Open this. No buttons or anything. Okay. See where that fits in a bit. Oh no, is the game crashing? I do believe the game has died. I've got a swirly on my screen and the screen is all whited out. It says not responding. Right, let's see what I can do about this. Okay, try again. Has saved. Hopefully we don't have to do most of that again. Oh no, that looks good. In fact, it's even taken the thing I just picked up, so that's good. Right, I've already read that. What's this thing? Let me just turn that. Trying to snap something in half. Let's just try that again. Has it already done what it needs to? Yeah, no, that feels like you need to attach something there and then break it. Right, what have we got? Does this fit on here? Doesn't look like it. It's normally pretty good at leading you with shapes. Doesn't look like it's relevant. I don't know if the only reason you can zoom into this was to put the tower on in the first place. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot of movement elsewhere. No spinny things. This keeps telling me I need something for it. Was there something on the other box? Do we need to go back? Good look round. Shape in here. Is that going to fit in here? And when you close it, look, there you go. Let's put that down. Have to do lock it. Did that do a good thing? Oh, something else came out on top of it. Very clever. All right. Ah, that's how you get it out. It's almost like a sticky block. Okay, back to this then. And in here, and drop this on there. Oh, I see. That's quite nice. Can we spin things now? What about if we do that? Ah, nice. So you can work this round until you can see the circle going in the right place like a lock. That looks pretty good. And now we can spin this to match, I guess. Very nice. Just what you need, isn't it? Skull popping out at you. Oh, lovely. It's in my inventory. It's just what I wanted. When I thought, what am I going to be doing tonight? I thought, I hope I get a skull in my inventory. So So, oh, hang on. This is going to be a snap the skull thing, isn't it? Or at least the jaw. That's what that other thing was for. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Nice sound effects. Love that. Right, go on then. Snap the jaw. Ooh, end of the room. Another success. Give me that achievement. Alright, so quick spin round, see if there's anything in the room. No, so we just have to find the right pattern somewhere. Yeah, alright, calm down. There it is. Time to visit another room. "17 Franklin Crescent." Or Court, maybe. Chapter complete. What is it? Entombed Raider. That's my achievement. You handled yourself well in the temple. May your good fortune be a light as you navigate ever darker chambers. Next. Here we are at 17 Franklin Court, I presume. Feel like I've gone to a bit of a Sherlock Holmes kind of a room. So we've got an old camera where we can't take a picture of anything because that's locked off. There's no flash bulb yet, so you probably have to put one in there. Something I can fetch? No. So we've got a slot here. Another slot thing there. Presumably that has to spin round to match up at some point. Possibly a screwdriver needed. Let me have a quick look around with this, shouldn't I? Okay, there's stuff on the side there to have a look at in a moment. Wonder if that picture's going to be meaningful in a minute. A note on the floor. Here we are, Maggie Cox, 17 Franklin Court, London, E7. For Simon Grayson, aka the Great Khan. What has become of you? You know I can tell when you're lying. I was the only one you could never fool. I know you have it. Have you started playing without me? It sounds magnificent. This pressman isn't going to leave me alone, and you owe me, you sow. Since when can you resist putting on a performance? We'll be pioneers. I'll be at the Lion at 9 o'clock. You'll be there. I know you, Max. Okay, so it's dragged us down here to show us that there's a V on the leg, I think. I wonder if there's something on the other leg. Oh no, okay. Just remember there's a V there. What we've got to draw. Another note. If you are here, then my travails have not been in vain. If nothing else, my promise to you gave me purpose. If I was damned for trapping you here, then now I offer you my redemption. Finally, I hold the key. The secret to this world of worlds, this place of endless places. With it you may lift the veil, peek behind the curtain. We do not have to take the path that is offered. I bet we do, though. I bet I don't have a lot of choice, really. A torn piece of an old photograph. Have a look and see if there's anything on the back, because that's always a winner. No, you can't turn it around to see anything. Alright, so it looks like somebody's torso. Is there anything light-wise? No. Right, what have we got here? I guess we need to find another one of these and pop it on next to it. What's going on with this one? Ooh, switches. That could be anything, couldn't it? Whoops. Alright, hopefully we're going to find something else to tell us what to do there. 4. Okay. We've got a 4 and a 5. twist, twist. Oh, I'm going to assume that needs something on there. Probably to open up the bureau. What did that do? Is that a button? It is a button. Key. A small key. A spinny one. It is. One key. Alright, well, we'll wait and see where that goes later. What about this side? Oop. Nothing there. Okay, what have we got on the table? More tarot cards. A button? This button must be missing something. A purpose, maybe? Right, temple, ship, time, null, death, home, science, stars. Can we move these cards? We can. These do look like they're matched though. Home, sanctuary, science and knowledge. Oops. Time and time. Ship, voyage, and temple, temple. So they look like sensible choices. Maybe we just have to find the other cards and pop them in. What's this one? 5th of March 1883, Miss Margaret Cox. I am writing to you for the final time before I begin the proceedings I have brought to your attention. Since my brother's disappearance, you have attached yourself to my mother like a leech. For her sake, I would prefer this to be quiet, but you are a charlatan and a fraud, and I will expose you as such if I must. Leave her be, or else the paper has offered me a full page. Robert Bailey. And the game's crashed again. I wonder why that's crashing. I'm assuming I can pick this thing up. But not when the game's crashed, which is suboptimal. Alright, let's try again then. It's firing up. Has it kept progress? I'm going to assume so, because I've got the key. Okay, let's try again. I'm hoping I can pick this up. Yes, a viewfinder. Can you do anything with it? I assume it's just going to go on the camera. Well, that's a bit suspicious. Okay. Anything with the glass? No, just decoration. What about the chairs? Oh. Which side's this going to go? Maybe it goes on there, or maybe we can pop it on here. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about this side. I did say I'd come back to this. Small metal handle. Where's that going? Going in there? There. Ah, it's how we open it up. Okay. We now see something if we look through here. Apparently not. Can we twist this? We can twist this. Okay. Dramatic. All right. Okay, I moved it to Z and now I can't move it anywhere else. That doesn't seem ideal. What's going on here? Move anything? Is there anything on it? Do these have any effect on it? Surely just a case of getting the right pattern. It's a bit worrying that I can't move this anymore. I assume we're going to have to pick some letters. I've just managed to get it stuck on Z. Alright. So we've got a number here anyway. So there's number 2, look, infinity. Yeah, which is possibly the word I need to spell out, but nothing moves. That's a bit of an issue. Got something here. Ah, look. This will be the key thing. So this is the bit that's got a bit sticking out the side. So that needs to be down, presumably, and the long one out to the left. One that way and that down. Is that what we're going for? Ooh. What moves? Can I just pick this up? Or do I have to unlock it first? So this is the shape that was on the front of the desk. Good evening, Elvanduil. We're back again with number 2 this time. Maybe we need to do that. That looks possible. There we go. Lovely. Metal symbol. How you doing, sir? You okay? Lovely. What have we got here? A long metal lever. Ah, is that how we return the keys? The keyboard typewriter thingy. Where's that going? Ah, okay. So that's how we type. Can we move it? We can. Infinity was the word over here. I don't know if that's what we've got to type. Let's try. Is that on it? Can't tell. Ah, glad to hear it, sir. Thank you for dropping by. Always good to see you. Oh, it's taking me back to days where I actually had a typewriter. Can't make a mistake. Otherwise you have to type it out again. Infinity. Oh, here we go. We began at home, staring at the stars. So much to discover, so little time. Okay, has that done anything useful for me? Oh, I take great offence at that. Faster than my typing. Surely not. Not a lot happening here. I've already used that key. I'm surprised I still have that. Oh, unless it's going to be another one where we can move these around and use it elsewhere. Could be that. We've got a bit of a photograph. That's not much use either. What's this telling us? Not convinced that's useful. I've not looked at this yet. Have we got another key thing? Yes, we have. So, long down and pokey out bit to the left. Try that. What have we got now? It's the old box in a box. You gonna let me do anything with it? I'm going with no. That's not ideal. It looks like something we're going to have to slide something along. But it won't actually let me get it out. Is it this bit? Okay, so that's just everything together, I guess. Like that. Sounds like I broke it. Ah, look, it's the old 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 thing. Interesting. So, which one is which is the question now, because I've seen the numbers. Oh, I've gone too far out now. Let's go back in. Let's assume they're in the vertical order, I guess. So we've got a 2 up here. We've got... Bottom where the 4 is now. Is it in here? Well, there was a 4 somewhere. I'm just going with it anyway. There's a 2 there. I've lost the 4. Can't remember where that was. And then there was a 5 down here. So let's try that. 2, 4. Oh, I can't even see it now. That's quite nice. Right, do that one first then. 5, 2, 4, 5. That looks hopeful. Right, flash bulb for the camera. Front of desk at the left, was it? Let me find that again for my sanity before I do that. Ah, nice. Little balls dropped in. There we go. I'll have a look at that in a minute. I just want to... Yes, you're right. There it was. That was the 4. Thank you. Right, before I do that, I'm going to come over here and put flash in there. And let's have a look at this. Okay, so we can twist things. And what options have we got? Alright, we'll try that. So let's bring that down to start with. And pop that there, I guess. Spin it round. We'll get to here, aren't we? It's hopeful. Good as well. Oh, it's not going to send me all the way up again, is it? Bit mean. Bang. Open the drawer. What have we got? Ah. The Stars Tarot card. Okay, so we know what that's for. That is for... Oh, let me zoom in. There. Nice. Not sure where to go now. We put a flash in, didn't we? Can we do something with this? Looks like there's a switch at the bottom of that, but it won't let me do anything with it. Right, I don't think I did anything with that, but that could just be a handle. Looks like we should probably be able to do something else with this now that we've put the flash in. Can't twist that anymore. Do something on here? Do you have to press the button? Hey. Cheeky Seance. What's that changed? Oh, magicked up a box. Interesting. So, spots for 3 cards. Well, I guess we put the 3 in and push that in. But how do we know what to put in there? What's this? Are we summoning the dead or something? Okay, not sure what's going on there. What have we got here? Either of these move? Text on the typewriter said something about stars and home, so you reckon that's the clue as to which cards? Let's have a look. Okay, good shout. We began at home, staring at the stars. So much to discover, so little time. So, began at home, staring at the stars. So little time. Great shout. Ooh. Oh, nice. The bell's just there for dramatic effect when you pick the right cards. Voyage. Is that a back to the typewriter job? Let's assume it is, shall we? Voyage. Here we go. Countless ships bore us triumphant to a hidden temple. It was at home you proved a shallow friend. Ships, temple and home, I think they were all on there. Ships, temple, home. Oh, there goes the glass. Endless. Okay, well, we'll follow the pattern then. Let's go and see if this works as well. On the S, yep. 2 of those. Press the magic button. Off we go. Under these alien stars, I courted only death. I am saved by science. My muse. Oh, hang on. Magic words. Do we need the lens? There we go. Up, up, down, 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 up. So that must be the switches. Up, up, down, up. Let's do that. I can't cope with too much. Right. So, up, up, down, up. Oh. That's handy. Okay, we've got a new card. Death. Drop it on here. Go. was the message. Stars, death, science. Roll the dice. Just gonna smash this time. Oh, that bell's getting some welly this time. Oh yeah, see the bell's dead now. Wrecks on it every time. Hope. Do we have hope? Okay, let's continue with the pattern and assume it's not trying to trick me. Hope. Off we go. Yeah, see it needs null now. I don't have that card yet. The null graced me with time for a dozen lives' work. Now death returns to take his due. Where do I get null from? What have I got? I've got a bit of a photo and that's my lot. So it's null, time and death. So we're good for that. Where do we get the null from? Is that bell useful? You can take the bell. There we go. Cheeky. All right. What's that there? Put it back. Can't tell if you're meant to do something with this or if this is just meant to be the broken bow. Doesn't seem to be very responsive though, so I'm going to assume... Oh no, hang on. What was that? Oh no, okay. Where's good for a bell? Looking for a home for a bell. Is it something to do with the typewriter? My old typewriter used to make a ding sound when you went to the back of the, or to the next line. No. What about the old lens? Have we got anything? Keyhole. Wonder if it's worth looking through the camera again. Assume we can't press this again. No, that's dead now. Won't let me look through here. Closet in the back. Over in this corner. Ah, good shout. Now, that's interesting. So that's the same shape as on the side of here, which suggests that they're linked somehow. plate looks the same kind of shape. And this is the bit for the missing. Oh, what did that say? There's a torn photograph behind the glass. Yeah, I can see that. Thanks. So I'm kind of assuming that when we do something with the box, this will open to allow us to get to the photograph, but yeah. This doesn't seem to move. Anything to do with the bell? No. What about over in the cabinet? Anywhere for a bell here? This won't even let me twist around to see the sides, so I don't think there's anything there. Getting hopeful now, rather than any real belief in what I'm doing. Not letting me zoom in on anything really, other than the photo, which we've got the strip for, and this thing, which again won't move. And yeah, the camera literally won't let me look around the sides, which is a good indication there's nothing meaningful there. Anything up the top? No. Up here? No. Still feel like that picture should have something to do with things, or I'm not convinced it does. Special cam. Do you mean the camera or something else that moves? Different type of cam. It's not moving. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, that thing. Yeah, I keep having a look with that, but it doesn't seem to be helping me much. I can have a look over in the corner though, see if there's something. No. About this. Getting a bit stuck now. It won't even let me look through here, I don't think, in order to try and see something with the lens. Will it let me look at that picture again? Or there's a chance it might have changed? It changed? No, okay, that looks fairly static now. Fireplace. See, it doesn't let me look at that. This is kind of as far out as I can zoom, and it won't let me come round here. I only ever kind of see the fireplace when moving from over here. I don't think so, because it's not. It doesn't normally try and block you off from things. Nothing at the window. I thought it might be something with these lights, but I can't get over there either. Nothing in that window bay. How about this side? Looking randomly around all these, but I can't get it to let me go anywhere. Feels like this bell needs to go somewhere. That's what it feels like at the moment. Try the camera everywhere, see if there's anything that's more obvious when you zoomed in. Twist the bottom of the lamp on the desk. So I twisted that earlier and it's what opened this up. So I think that's done now. If you mean that one. Because it won't let you zoom in now, but there's a little button there that I pressed earlier as well. There's nothing hiding in here, is there? No. Won't let me zoom in on the candelabra. That was where we started. We haven't got to type bell in here, have we? No. What about null? Getting a bit desperate now. Oh, it is, look, you have to type null. Null is nothing. The null is everything. Or is that just teasing you? And it's done absolutely nothing useful. That would be harsh. That done something? Let's see if it's magically brought the card out. Really? That's pretty harsh. Teases you. I think it's giving it something useful. What about this? Does that change this? No. About the bell. Oh, look, it's the bell. I never checked the bell. Ah, clapper from a bell. Look at that shape. Look. Ah, it's the bell. Oh, now I'm failing with controller. There we go. Alright, now you come. Oh, you can't get in that side yet. Okay, so I guess we grab the disc, do we? Ah, you can move this. So that can't move, but I think if you line this up, it's going to open the box. Maybe. Right? It normally clicks into place if you get it right. So I'm a bit confused. Let's see if that's done something over here anyway. Maybe we need to unlock this first as well. Brass dial. Is that going on here? No. Ooh, what have we got here? Oh, it's the rest of the plate. Khan. Okay. Type it? I guess we type it. All I can picture is James Kirk shouting, Khan! No, it's not. Open that. So So where does this blast dial go? Can we do anything with it? Anything spin? Surrey Safe Company. Again, Surrey is the county where the developers work. That's a little callback. Anything else in here, or is it a dodgy book? Oh, cheeky. Alright. So that's going to be your calm thing. That's going to go in there. Oh, well, I went too far. Okay. Okay. H. I've got the wrong way, haven't I? A. Calm. There it is. Show me the null, baby. Alright, let's drop it straight on there and press the magic button. Whoa, it's the lighting, yeah, it's always going to wreck something. Very destructive, this house. This is always get to the picture. Rip more glass. I'm glad I don't have to clean up. Let me in then. Let's put that in here. Ah, cheeky. What we're going to see is another face scraped out. Oh, I preferred it when it scraped out, to be honest. He's not had a good day, has he? Not looking good, this fella. What you got? Do I have to come and... I had to smash a skull open earlier and now I've got to come and mess about with a watch in a dead man's hand. Open up then, what we got? Not letting me pick anything up. It is a shiny colour though, so what we got? Okay. Ah, magic key. Ornate key. Well, after all that, let's hope it fits in here, shall we? Nice. Yes, it's looking like end of the room. Oh, hang on. Oh, flashback. Flash forward. Chapter complete. You are to be congratulated. What's my achievement? Anybody there? Nice for a seance. You escaped the curious events of the seance with all your faculties intact. And I appear to have won the damnation card. That's... I don't know, is that good? We're on the boat. We're on the boat. What's that say? Come on, let me zoom in. Can't even read that. Might be car run or something. Okay, I'm assuming if I need it, it's going to let me zoom in a bit. What have we got? We've got some... Oh, do I nick that quick? A crank handle? Was that the Loch Ness Monster trying to get me there as well? When you tap the wood a lot on the water. That's weird. That's got to be a space for a crank, surely. You going in there? Yeah. The right way? So I need to go that way. It goes that way. That's quite pretty. Moving in. Going up the path. I was going to say we can't be here too long. We're in a boat. The game's called The Room. If we're using the boat to get to a room, we're all good. Right. Oh really? That's the chapter. Nice. Even short journeys can cover great distance, and by making it to the other side of the crossing, you are now ready for the final step. May good fortune go with you. Isolation, another card that I didn't really want to win. Okay, it's a box. Probably could have guessed that. Got some stuff over here, cabinet behind us, stuff over there as well, all sorts of stuff in fact. Alright, let's start here then. What's that? A hole? Some holes in the table. Some kind of shield, I guess that is. Quick squeeze around with this. That's showing us. Is that reflective? Like a cabinet and a light? Is that what we can actually see behind us? Okay, so it's just being reflective. Fair enough. We've got a hexagon shaped hole here. We've got a weird lock with a strange key shape. So, okay, so they can move, so depending on what type of key we get, we can pop that in there. There's a scarab, I guess, in there. There was a bit of an Egyptian theme in one of the other games. What have we got? We've got a piece here. Can we move this? Maybe we need to pop something in there to free it up. Doesn't seem to let me move it at the moment. I assume once we can move it around to here. Not sure as much we can do on here at the moment. Won't let me zoom in on the top. Alright, let's pick somewhere at the side then. No, side I said. Come out. Let's go over here. What we've got. This looks like some kind of Morse code device maybe. That looks like it might need a battery in it. Is it like an electromagnet, and once you put it in, that's going to hold it open for you? Don't know. Some kind of focusing lens or ray. Can you move any of these? I presume we've got no power to this yet, so it's not doing anything. What's in here? Ooh. Lamprina aurata. Subject unresponsive to post-mortem map of serum number 4, combined with electrical stimulation of range 10 to 100 milliamps. Corpus degradation considerable with high amperes. Yeah, can't spell, look. Should be an A there. It's very poor. Conclude Cleopatra unsuitable for a further study. What Cleopatra is? Doesn't sound good. Difficult to work out what you're meant to be able to move here. Okay, so we're looking at something. That's looking back at the... Ah, so this is looking back at the table. I wonder if we need to fire up a beam and fire the beam into that hole to unlock this. Right, I'm going to guess that's what that's to do with, because that looks like a mirror. So we need to get a battery in here, fire this up somehow, get this going, focus it, send the beam somewhere. Maybe. I am assuming a lot there. What's this bad boy? Looks like it maybe needs a screwdriver for that. Doesn't look like I can do anything with that for the moment. I think it's time to go elsewhere. What's on this one? Right, we've got a number there. We've got a 1, we've got a 2. That locked. Can we turn these? let me open number 1. Alright. Screwdriver. What's in here? Subject beta 4. Ratus. Subject necrosis significantly halted by pre-mortem app of serum number 5. Temporary musculature reflex restoration witnessed with post-mortem electrical stimulation of range 75 to 85 milliamps. Sounds like some mad scientist's lab, basically. Right, we've got a star-shaped thing there, which we probably pop something in later. Right, where did I need a screwdriver? It was over here, wasn't it? Let's try this. Okay, good start. Battery. Wooden box. Okay. Fine, I guess we come back to that when we've seen something that might help us with it. So symbols and numbers somewhere. 666, that's cheery, isn't it? Lovely. So now we've done the 1. Is it going to let me do anything with the 2? I'm guessing not. About these ones at the side, anything? No. Alright. What else have we got around the room? Not looked at this one yet. Oh, it's another mirror thing. We're going to end up with beams going all around the room here, aren't we? That looks like what's going on. We've got the screwdriver. I wonder if we need that somewhere else. Not really sure what this is. Some kind of dial. What's on the board? Is that giving us any clues? No, it's just beams of light, I think. And this is allowing you to aim it with a crossbow. Crosshair. There was a crossbow in a previous one, to be fair. I'm not completely mad. I did see... Okay, that's going to end up going there. I think there's going to be something in that star, because that needed to reflect down into... Looks like there was a kind of a light hole key thing there, so... We don't have any light yet. This looks like it might be hopeful for a battery somewhere. What's it going to let us look at? Okay, so some symbols. It's going to give us some numbers if we go to the right things. What have we got? So we 2 S's. Is that one? Is that 1? Let's go with a 1. What we've got next? S with a line through it. It's around there. 7. And, oh, silly, what was it? 2 lines. There we go, so 3. Let's try that one. Nice. It's the battery. Look at this. It's almost like I could predict it. Right. There might be more to do there, but we'll worry about it in a bit. Let's come over here. Right. Oh, that's a bit feeble, isn't it? Do I have to move this around now? Oh, okay. So the battery's not charged. All right. Very good. How do we charge the battery? Is that what this is for? By popping it in there. And then we turn it. I'm sure you've not got to see it doing this, have you? Go on. Firing it up. Hey. Charged battery. Happy days. Go. Yeah, look at that. Plenty of charge now. Nice, that'll lock. Now we've got a beam. Now we need to focus it. Oh, there. Thought I'd already fixed this. Or not? Let's assume not then. Oh, where were we going? We were going in there. I thought. No? Not let me go around the side. Trying to tell me it needs to go in here. They are reflective surfaces, so let's try that. What can we see? So is it going there? Is that what we're saying? Okay, that sounds hopeful, doesn't it? Oh, okay, it goes into the light box and then shoots out at another one. That's quite funky. Can I pick that up? I can. A star-shaped handle. Where was the star? There was a star. I can't remember where the star was. There's one over here. Star. Is that it? Number 2. Switch. Oh, that's number 1, look. To go back? Can I go back? A drum of images and a note. Kirkton Sanatorium. Dear Professor de Montfaucon, while I don't doubt your altruistic motives, your sister's condition is not aided by her continued confinement to your estate. I beg of you to see Madame Lucy return to the sanatorium as early as can be arranged. Yours, Dr. Beckett. Doesn't look like there's anything more to that. What's going on with this drum of images? Can we do anything with it? Okay, I guess we need to find somewhere for that to go. Huh. CSC. My wife used to work for a company called CSC. Okay. There's nothing else in there, I guess. Can I flick this back to get number 1? Is that dead now? No, it's dead. Is this going to go? Don't know where the light's meant to go. Can we move this? I wonder if this is where the light's going to end up. We've got a screwdriver. Anything clever about this? Yeah, this looks like a screwdriver to me, I think. I wonder if this is essentially some kind of projector thing, ultimately. Arrow. And this is going to sit in there. Don't know. Right, look at this one. This was for charging, wasn't it? That gave us the numbers. Charged up the battery. Anything else here? I wonder if that's meant to be used for something. just stuck now? It's probably its way of saying, go away, don't use this. Or maybe you need the battery back in there in a bit, I don't know. Oh, this is a... Of course it is. This is the viewer for it, look. Okay, this needs a battery. Yeah, alright. Silly. Can we get this out, or do we need another battery from somewhere? How do I turn it off? Can I redirect it anywhere? Redirect the beam again, yeah, so this isn't letting me move that anymore. I think once you've done that, you're done. And the next one, so it's obviously coming out again here, but I can't even come over to that. Can we move this thing round now? Don't let me move that either. Why can't I move this? I don't think that's any use. I've only got a screwdriver. It's not like I'm trying to fit a shape or anything. Took the star out of there. On the wall, we're saying. So I'm trying to redirect this, because I can't come up here if you're saying redirect the one up the top. It won't let me go. I think you probably need something to be on here. Right, so I need another battery, don't I? Is there a battery hiding in here somewhere? Can we open this? This hasn't opened the top one. I am worried that this says 1 now, and it was 1 before. Makes me feel I missed something before, but the game doesn't normally work like that, and there wasn't a number in it previously either, so... But it's not going to let me open that till that's moved. These don't seem to be moving. Open that side either. Can still open this, but stop doing that. I don't think there's anything useful here. Can we turn that back again? One. Okay, is that how we're doing it? If I open that now, is that... Oh, wrong way. Not opening that much, is it? Maybe if it's on 1... The fact you can turn this back again tells me I need to use it somehow. Because if you weren't meant to, it wouldn't let you. Can I... Does that mean I can turn this round now? Surely you're not meant to use this on here. Is it just so I can slide that up? Because there's a little slot there. Not letting me do much. This looks like it might open up as well, but it's not doing anything useful. I don't know what this is either. Battery in the right cabinet. So you're thinking in here? Is that what you're thinking up there? feels like it should be doing something now. You're on 1 and the top one says 1. Yeah, top shelf, yeah. How did I get this to move before? It just moved, didn't it, on its own when I flicked to 2. So why is it not doing that for 1? I haven't used the lens for a while, have I? Let's see if we get any joy with this. Right, so there's an arrow. I don't know what that's trying to tell me. Does this look like it's pointing somewhere? The arrows still sit there? Can't move that switch anymore, that was earlier. It's not switch the other side, is it? Oh, look. Ah, dear. Obvious when you think about it. Oh, look, lots of beetles. Anything magical? Let me pick something up. These are all pinned in here. Switch. A large handle. Wherefore? I can't bother reading that. Just more Mad Doctor stuff. Can you do anything with this? Alright, so where's the handle go then? Just waiting for the battery, isn't it? Is the handle going to allow us to move the beam somehow? That... I don't know how you get around the side here, this is weird. Wondering if it fits in the side of the table. Going in there? Super. Okay, look at this. Right. So this just... What is this moving? Is it moving me or the table? Just this? Let's assume it just drops in here then. Or not. Maybe it needs to come round for the beam. Do we need something to put in there, like a lens? So it's moving that. I mean, that's the right shape for that, right? Does that mean we can put it in there? Can you twist this around now? I wonder if that's later. I've got a feeling that beetle might come into play later on. This really feels like it needs a lens in it or something, and that's going to help move the beam round. That's what I think that's for, because I think that's going to take that beam and shove it at that mirror. Right now, it's useless. I want to open this up with a screwdriver, but it's got bolts on it. And I think that might just be the charger anyway. Once we get the other one out. So we opened the cabinet, didn't we? Can we move these yet? I really want to move these, and I'm not sure how these are supposed to move. Not letting me zoom in on them. It's not letting me screwdriver anything. Do you think these beetles are just decorative, or can we do anything? It kind of looks like that middle one should come out, or that's where we need to put maybe the one that's elsewhere. I guess this is just a reflective thing again. Maybe we need to aim the beam at the back of this one at some point. Could even be that when you fire the beam into that, that's what's going to open up this cabinet, but I don't know. Let me look at that anymore. Did I read that earlier? I thought I did. Maybe not. I've not... Can you do anything with any of this stuff on the floor? I've assumed not, but... Loads of wires everywhere. Won't look at anything over there. I wonder if it's something really simple, like I've missed picking up a lens from somewhere so I can put it in the hexagon thing. Where we're going to get it from, though. Top one seems to be able to close the wings. Where is it? Yeah, I see what you mean. I've got a feeling that that's going to self-close after we fired the beam at it to show us that we're done with it, if it is going to move. I see what you mean. It looks like that's going to close up, doesn't it? But I think that's a fire the beam at it job first. Wouldn't let me move the beam, would it? Now it's focused there. It was pretty much stuck. Don't think it's going to let me do anything there. I don't have a key for that. I'm assuming this is here for when you find a key to fit in it, but the thing is, this is the last thing we were given. Therefore, I'm feeling like it's something to do with this, but if we're missing a lens for it, then we've got a problem. It does feel like that should be the thing. Ah, game. from? That's where we took the star from. Arrow clue for the lock. So you're thinking about that one, that lock there, or that arrow rather. It won't even let you look at that properly. I mean, you can kind of see it there. Oh, this is open. Will it let me turn this? You can still turn this. I'm not convinced that's helpful though. Haha, it's telling you to look under. There we go. Nice. It was worth looking at the arrow. Good shout. Right. Okay, let's put that on there. Oh, not on there. Ah, goes on there. That helped? Maybe not. That's annoying, isn't it? Because you can't see that. You actually have to zoom right in there before the camera will let you look under, which is a bit cheeky. I guess that's why they give you the arrow, but even so. Anything from the box inside? Is that the one we opened up earlier? With the symbols? Is that the box you're thinking of? Kind of hoping that was going to help us out, but it's done absolutely nothing, hasn't it? One in the drawer. Oops. I'm trying to work out how to close this again now. I think you have to switch that, don't you? I mean, whatever I had I've used, because I've only got a screwdriver left. Yeah, so this one, I don't seem to be able to do anything with this. I mean, I'm clicking furiously at it. It's one of those which I don't think is meaningful. That looks like maybe it's going to do something, but... yeah, it's only there on the number 2. That's just being annoying now. I think I've probably done everything I can do with that. Can't take that out, it's just something to read. That's where the thing came from. How am I going to open these? Is it going to let me turn these now? I've got the bug? No. I guess part of this is just going to be collecting various other bugs. So the one we can see inside the box around here is presumably going to come out later. Maybe that's the final one that's going to go in the middle over there or something. I can't look underneath here. Can't get that handle off now, so I think that's the right place for it. Just going to leave the lens on now in case it helps me somewhere else. Right, that was just about opening the box before. I can't imagine that's going to do anything useful now. Not do anything with the light. This is about charging the batteries. Still not sure what's happening with this bit here. Note near the bugs. Let's have a look. You thinking that one? think so. There's subject EH. I don't know if there's anything on here that's got an EH. If it will let me move any of these. I think this is just a display cabinet. You're meant to add things to it rather than anything else. It feels like we need this battery up here. But I can't get in here and I don't know how we open these. I mean, these got little red gems on them. Which is why I kind of think we need to send the beam at this, but in order to change the beam I think we need a new battery, and that's what I think is in there. Maybe that's a third battery for later. What else have we got over here? Have I missed something simple here? Is there like a reset button or something to just allow us to take this out? Did lock into place before. Can I nick a lens from somewhere? Can we change the frequency? That seems fixed now. No. I feel like this big green tank should be something. It's got like a hand in it or something, but guess it's just decoration. Nothing more to be had out of that, I don't think. That was just where our first battery came from, wasn't it? Have a look around the table. No, it's just this. I've moved this all the way around. It didn't work in there either. I've got a feeling that might be later. I'm guessing this is going to be here just to annoy us later and block a beam from somewhere. Push the thing. What are you thinking? These buttons? One that moves around the table. It won't even focus on that for me. Oh, you mean push it in the hole? I did try that before, actually. Try again, man. Things normally slot in, though. They don't normally need encouragement. So if I come out a little bit, it will let me zoom in on that. If I just try and go to this, it literally just goes to the handle, which is normally an indication. Oh, you can pull it up. Ah, after all that. I was right with the lens thing. Well done. Well done. Can that go back down now? No. Okay. It's just a magic shape that comes up. Wow. Yeah, it looks like it. There we go. Hey, where's it going now? That's annoying. Didn't think about pulling that. Kind of obvious when you think about it because it's a handle, but there we are. Right, where are we going? We are going over here now. What can we see? Okay, some bugs. And I thought it was going to be the top fella. Yeah, there you go. Is that going to open the other door? It is both. I thought it was just going to do one for a minute. That was going to upset me. Right, another battery. Let me pick that up. Good. Anything else? There's another bug. See if there's anything else we can do in here while we're here. What about down the bottom? Another note. Dear Lucy, forgive me, I was too late. Facsimile of life restored only with proximity to raw null. That doesn't sound good. Anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so presumably we can stick the bug on here somewhere. Go up there. Let's go in there. We have... no, come back. Battery. Charge that bad boy up. Ah, knackered it. There we go. Got to fry myself on that. That's why we've still got the screwdriver. Nice. A burnt out fuse, I'll discard it. Oh, he has actually discarded it. Right, so we need a new fuse in order to do this. Oh dear, where's that going to come from? Presumably this won't work now. Yeah, that's all locked. Thought we were on a roll then, but now I've got nothing in my inventory and I don't know where to go. That's probably not going to allow me to move it anymore. Yeah, no, that's fixed. I thought I'd already clicked everything, so where am I going to magic up a lens from? Or a fuse, rather. There's nothing I could pick in here. Or here. Note on the side top shelf. In this cabinet here. We had a read of that one. And there was one there. Up at the top shelf. I'm not sure they're telling me anything useful. On the panel on the side. You think in there? Because it won't let me do anything. I can't zoom in to look at it. If that's what you're thinking. Still confused by this. That looks like that's going to open up, but I guess that's maybe when you put the big one in there to finish. Okay, well we need a fuse. Where are we going to get a fuse from? Anything we can nick from over here? Like I say, this is a bit of a worry now because I already thought I'd clicked on everything, so I'm not sure what's left to try. That's fixed. Can't move that. Something else opened up. There's some cabinets over there, but it won't let me go over there, so I think that's just decoration. Let's have a look at the box. Anything happened since we fired the beam into it? Can I still move this? No, that's locked now as well. Ah, look. Piece of a broken plaque. Have we seen something that shape somewhere? It's got a little screw thing on the back. Is it meant to go on here? Ah, hang on. Was it here? Yeah, maybe for the box in the drawer, yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking, because there was a little hole in the middle. Let's see if that's going to let me pop that in. How convenient. There's a fuse in the drawer. Perfect. Good. Right, we're good. Let's fire up the engines. It is a bit of a weird place to keep it, yeah. Right, there we go. Fire up the battery. Grab that. Now we can go and have a look at the pictures. Here she goes. I can have a look in here, I guess. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? It's like Frankenstein's monster. Okay, so it's showing us the hand, which was the thing in the jar. That mean we're meant to do something with it? Because it wouldn't let me before. Can we pick it up now? Now that we know about it? Again, it won't even let me look at it. Convinced that was helpful. Maybe I need to look at this with the lens on. Is it one of those? Look, a little bug, look. Boom. Small metal handle. Okay, that looks like it fits this thing. Two symbols were that one and that one, I think. Strangely shaped key, here we go, right. It's all starting to come together. It's all starting to make some sense. Right, what shape is the key? So we've got a pointy bit with a couple of bars. Pointy bit. Couple of bars. Grab the bug, stag beetle, majestic creature, stag beetle, another beam thing. Does that mean it's going to let me move this beam now? Because nothing else has let me move it before. Let me move it. It is. Fabulous. Okay. So fire at that one. And that's going where now? So is this the one where this block thing's going to get in the way? Because that'll be annoying. What's happening around the side there? This is where it opened up, I guess. Alright, well we'll try this one, see if we can aim at it. What can we see? That one. Nice. Lens. It looks like it would fit my eyepiece. Okay. Ooh, it's not red anymore, it's green. Welcome. It seems to be my fate to be forever standing on the shoulders of greater men. Montfaucon's work here makes mine appear that of a child, but he never cracked the final secret to the doors as I have. He carried with him the key all along, and he never realised. The soul is the root of the null. It comes down to a simple trade, mine for hers and hers for yours. The heart is the seat of the soul. Travel well and don't look back. Whatever you see here, don't ever look back. Deep. Right, what can we see? With green. Oh, lots of stuff now, look. Always some maths. I'm going to assume they're not expecting you to be able to do a load of maths. So let's go for something they might be expecting you to do, which is this. Okay. Well, what's that pointing to? Can we move all of these? We have a 3 and a 2 and a 1. So this is saying put the 3 to that one, I guess. So I'll do that. Okay, so that's one of them. What else do we want? There's one over here. 1 to the triangles one. Which it already is. And I'll do my usual cheat. When I know 2 of them, I can just guess the second or the third one, depending on how you look at it. I'll look at that in a sec. I'm interested to know where the other one is. It's probably around here somewhere. That was the one. Don't know where the other one is. It's on top of the box, maybe? No, I don't actually know where the other one was. Never mind. Right. Let's turn this off. What can we see here? Oh, it's nice. It's a heart, look. That's lovely. Beautiful. Beating heart. Just really not at all freaky. symbols and sliders. That looks good. The door opens. Oh, I escaped. Could be a bad insurance job, that. Achievement unlocked. Game complete. Super. Congratulations, you have completed the Room 2. Where many have faltered, you have succeeded in discovering the many mysteries held within this most unique space. You fled the laboratory and escaped the confounded house where it all began. After much scientific study, I can only conclude that it is an absolute impossibility that the null sample under my custody is the only one in existence. It stands to reason that there must be a great number of somehow coordinated samples which exert some form of control over these curious events. That sounds like a lead-in to number 3, if ever I heard one. I don't know if the game has crashed there because the achievements have popped up but continue doesn't work, which is pretty classy. But I think that's probably a good point to end it anyway. Yes, indeed, this is what nightmares are made of. It was pretty spooky, that, but it's nice. It's got a I like the feel to the game, and the music certainly helps carry it along. Right then, that's the end of that one. I do have the Room 3, and if all goes well, I may well have a pop at that one next Friday. But in the meantime, thank you very much for joining me, and have yourself a good weekend. Take care.